Hello guys, I'm back with another video and today we're going to be focusing on a very important topic. But before that, let's begin our today's lesson with a question. Now my first question is, where you from? Where you live? So how will you give the exact location of the place? We use maps, isn't it? So what is the logic behind it? So that's what we are going to discuss in today's lesson. Now my second question is, do you know Babe Rules? Man versus Wild. You know, like in his show Man versus Wild, he tackles extreme challenges and navigates through remote areas around the world. So he shares these invaluable strategies to how can we navigate through this kind of remote area. So you know, like just by looking at the position of the stars, position of the sun, shadows, he can easily navigate through the remote area. So how does he do that? So what is the logic, or what is the reason, or what is the concept behind it? So that is what we are going to discuss in today's lesson. Now all navigation system, GPS system, path of the satellite, animation, art, building complex machine, building complex buildings, then you know, like maps. In maps, that's what we do in geography, yes or no? Grids, latitude and longitude. Now all these are based on a branch of math or science which is called co-ordinate geometry. So the topic for today's lesson is co-ordinate geometry. Now in this video we're going to be looking for the key concept of co-ordinate geometry. Then we'll be solving some important question that comes quite often in ICSE from this topic, and then I'm going to show you some tips, tricks, techniques, patterns, how to solve the sum related with this chapter. Alright, before we start, pause the video, go and get pen and a notebook and keep it before you, so that you can note down all the important terms, formula related with this particular topic. Alright, now if you like the video, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell icon, because you'll get all the notification for upcoming videos. Alright, so let's get started. Now this coordinate geometry is introduced by René Descartes. René Descartes, a French mathematician or a philosopher in 17th century. Alright, now what is coordinate geometry? Now you've got an idea, yes or no? Now coordinate geometry is nothing but it is a branch of mathematics which helps us to find or to locate any point or an object in an open space. Alright, now what does it mean? So let me explain you in more details. Now coordinate geometry comprises of two axes. One is vertical axis, which is called y-axis, and horizontal line, which is called x-axis. Alright, vertical line is your y-axis and horizontal line is represented by x-axis. Okay, so let's write it down. Vertical line is represented by y-axis and horizontal line is represented by x-axis. Alright, now the intersection of these two axes is called the origin. Now here both the values of x and y are 0. Alright, now this is nothing but the starting point. Now keep this in mind, the angle subtended by these two lines has to be 90 degrees. If it is not 90 degrees, then the whole thing will get wrong. Okay, you won't get the exact location of the point or an object. Okay, now from the origin, now we know that at this point both the values of x and y are 0. Now from this point, if we go right hand side, then all the values are positive and they are increasing values. So here the values of x is 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4 on the x-axis. So here all the values are positive. Alright. Now the most important thing is the distance between these 2 points has to be same. If it is not same, then the whole thing will get wrong. So that means if you take 1 centimeter, so here also it has to be 1 centimeter throughout the end. Now this arrow means it will go till infinity. Okay. Now this each distance is called units. Now how much unit you have to take? For the 1 kilometer, 2 kilometer, we cannot take 1 kilometer. Like 2 kilometer, 1 mile in on our graph copy. So we'll take 1 centimeter, 2 centimeter like that. Alright. Now from the origin, if you go left hand side on the x-axis, then all the values are negative and the values will decrease. So it is like somewhat like the number system. Yes sir, we have 0, then the value will increase and then value will decrease. Now this is denoted by x prime or x dash. Alright, so I'm repeating it once again. From the origin, if you go right hand side, all the values will increase and the distance between these 2 points, each point has to be same. Now on the left hand side, all the values are negative. Similarly, above the origin, now this is the origin, keep this in mind, the value of y is also 0 at this point, at the origin. Now above the origin, all the values of x are positive. 1, 2, 3 and so on. This arrow means it will go till infinity. And down the origin on the y-axis, all the values here are negative on the y-axis. Now it is denoted by y prime or y dash. Alright? Now how to locate a point? Now let us take any point here. Now what we have to do here is we have to draw a perpendicular line from this point on x-axis as well as y-axis. Now we'll measure the units. So from the origin on the x-axis, this point is 4 units only. 1, 2, 3, 4. You cannot say 1 centimeter, 4 centimeter or 4 kilometer because we don't know how much unit we are taking. So that's why 4 units. Now on the y-axis, the distance from the origin at this point is 3 units. Okay. Now we can easily locate this point. So what is the value? So the value of x is equals to 4 and the value of y is equals to 3. Now if we put these two things together, then we write it in this form, x and y. Alright. Now the value of x is 4 and the value of y is 3. Now this thing together, the value of x and y is nothing but it is called a co-ordinate. So that's why it is called coordinate geometry. Now this is called coordinate. Understood? Now for example, if I write 1 and 3, can you locate this point? The 1. So x 1. X is 1 here and y is 3. 1, 2, 3. Now if you draw a perpendicular line from here and from 3, this will meet here. So which is 1 and 3. So the value of x here is 1 and the value of y here is 3. Now this two things if you put together, then we'll get a co-ordinate. Now keep this in mind, the value of x is also called abscissa here and the value of y is also called ordinate. Now don't get confused with ordinate and coordinate. If you put the value of x and y together, it is called coordinate. Now if you take the value of y, it is called ordinate. Now if you look at this one, the value of abscissa is 1 and the value of ordinate is 3. Understood? Now this whole system is called Cartesian plane, named after the founder of coordinate geometry. Who is the founder of coordinate geometry? René Descartes. Yes sir. René Descartes. René Descartes is also known as the father of co-ordinate geometry. So it is named after him. Cartesian plane. So this whole plane is called Cartesian plane. The white plane, because it is a 2-dimensional, it is a flat surface. So that's why it is a plane. Now, till class 9 and 10, you have this x-axis and y-axis. Actually, it is nothing but 2-dimensional figure, 2D. Alright? So we have 2 axes. One is x-axis and y-axis. So that's why 2-dimensional figure. But if you go to class 11 and 12, you have one more axis, that is z-axis. And if you go and take science or math in higher studies, then you have one more coordinate that is called time. Alright? Now, but don't worry, in class 9 and 10, you have two-dimensional figure, x-axis and y-axis. Okay. Now, so you have understood what are coordinates, what is abscissa and ordinate. Now let's take some few examples. So what is the coordinate of this one? So the value of x is 4 and the value of y is. Now let's take a point here. So if you look at this one, the value of x is -3 and the value of y is 2. Yes or no? If we draw a perpendicular. Now let's take a point here. Now here the value of x is -3 and the value of y is also -3. If we draw a perpendicular here. Keep this in mind. When you write the coordinate x, you have to write it at the first place. Keep this in mind. Now let's take another point here. Now here the value of x is 1 unit away and y is -2 unit away from the origin. Alright? Now what we can conclude from here is, at this place, both the values of x and y are positive. At this place, x is negative and y is positive. At this point, both the values of x are negative, and at this point, x is positive and y is negative. Alright? Now, you know, each line, both the axes intersect at the origin, and this two line divides this whole Cartesian plane equally, and each part are called a quadrant. What is it? Quadrant. Now, do you know what is a quadrant? Now, quadrant is nothing but it is a part of a circle. Now, if you look at the circle, now, here is the center. Now, if you take two diameter which passes through the center at an angle of 90 degree, alright, then these two diameter divide circle into 4 equal half. Now, each half are called quadrant. So, here also, we call each part as a quadrant. Now, each part here is called a quadrant. Now, this is your first quadrant. This is your second quadrant. Keep this in mind. We have to go anti-clockwise direction. So, this is your third quadrant, and this is your fourth quadrant. Okay. Now, what we can say here is the first quadrant, both the values of x and y are positive. Both abscissa also and ordinate also are positive. Now, in the second quadrant, x is negative, y is positive. Now, in the third quadrant, both the values of x and y are negative, and at this quadrant, x is positive and y is negative. Alright? Now, can you relate this with something that I told you earlier about Bagels? Now, Bagels, you know, like he uses his body to navigate, alright, to find the direction. So, what does he do? The body will also act as a Cartesian plane. So, wherever you stand, if you face towards the sun from where it rises, then this is your east. Now, behind you, where the sun sets, is your west. Now, if you stretch your right hand, now this is your south, and if you stretch your left hand, then this is your north. Okay, now this also is nothing but a part of a Cartesian plane or the coordinate geometry. Yes or no? So this is what Bagels uses, isn't it? Now let us take an example. Now let's write a coordinate with -1 and 3. Now how do we locate this point? Now abscissa, so that means x is -1, so you go this side -1, and y coordinate is 3, so that means 3 is y is positive, so it will go here. Now what we do is we draw a perpendicular. Alright, so this is your point, which is -1 and 3. So this is how we plot the point. The plotting of point is very, very important. So if you don't know how to plot the point, then it will be very difficult for you to understand or to do the exercise. Alright, and your first exercise is based on plotting the point. Alright. Okay, now let's take another example. 3 and -2. Now 3. So abscissa is 3. That means positive. So you go this side 1, 2, 3, and y is -2. So negative 2 is here. So if you draw a perpendicular from both these points, so we'll get a value here which is 3 and minus 2. Similarly, if I write 4 and 3, so both are positive, so that means it lies in the first quadrant, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3. So you'll meet here. So this is here 4, 3. And let us take another example, that is minus 3 and minus 4. So minus 3 is here, alright, and minus 4 is here. So these two meet here, which is minus 3 and minus 4. So this is how we plot a point. Alright. So if you look at each coordinate here, it means value of x and y. Now this, if you put this thing together, the value of x and y together, then it is called coordinate, and it is also called ordered pairs. Like a flower and a pot, shoe and a socks. So there is some kind of a relation. So here also, if I locate a point, the value of x and y, so there is some kind of relation. So all everything, whatever we do, that we have to do it in a Cartesian plane. Alright, so that's why if you put this thing together, it's actually ordered plane, which in coordinate geometry term it is called coordinates. Alright, now one more example. Now what if I take a point here? Now if you look at this point, now the value of x is 3. Now do we have y? We don't have y. Yes or no? Now to find the value of y, it either has to be above the x-axis or down the x-axis. But here we cannot locate y. So what is the value of y here? The value of y is 0. Now what is the coordinate of this point? 3, 0. So what we can conclude here is, if the value of y is 0, then point lies on x-axis. Keep this in mind. This is very important. Alright? And similarly, let us take a point here. That if you look at this point, now can we get the value of x? No. Now to find the value of x, it either has to be on the right hand side or the left hand side of y-axis. Alright? So here the value of x is 0, but we can call the value of y is 2. So what we can conclude here is, if x is equals to 0, then the point lies on y-axis. Okay? Now let us take another point. Now if you take this point, now here what is the coordinate? Minus 3, 0, which lies, if the y is 0, it lies on the x-axis. And if you take another point here, then the coordinate here is 0, 2. Alright? So if either x or y are 0, then it lies on the coordinate axis. Alright? So all the plotting thing, you have to do it on the graph paper actually. But don't worry, if you don't have graph, we'll do it roughly. Alright? Then afterwards, you can do it on the graph paper. Alright? So this is what we have to do in the first exercise, plotting the point. And after plotting the point, whatever figure you take, if you join it, then how will you find the area of this? Alright? So if you look at this one, it is a kind of a quadrilateral. So how will you find the area of the figure formed by joining all of the coordinates or all the points that you have to plot it on the graph paper? Alright? So how will you find the area of it? By using units. So that is what is there in the first exercise. Alright? Now, another thing which is very, very important is called collinear point. Now what does collinear point mean? Now if you look at this one, we will get infinite point. Yes sir, we will get infinite points. But collinear point are those points which lie on the same straight line. So if you take all this point here, if you look at this one, actually a line is nothing. A straight line is nothing but the collection of points. Yes sir. If you join all the points, then you will get a straight line. So that means here we will get infinite points. So collinear points are those points which lies on the same straight line. So this is also there in the syllabus. Okay, so when you do the exercise, then you will come up with a problem related with this term. Okay, so this is, so please note it down. This is also important. So as I told you that this coordinate geometry is very, very important, not only for class 9 but for class 10 as well. So in ICSE or in board exam, you will get 10 to 12 marks questions related with this coordinate geometry. Alright. So in class 9, the first exercise that you have to do is related with plotting a point, and after plotting a point, whatever figure you will get, how will you find the area of it. Then the second exercise, like any linear equation represents a straight line. So how to draw the straight line by using graph that is there, and like we can solve simultaneous equations. So what we have learned in previous classes, simultaneous equation can be solved by using cross multiplication method, substitution method, and elimination method. But by using this coordinate geometry, also we can find the value of x and y. We can solve the simultaneous equation. All right. So that is there in the third exercise, and the fourth exercise you have distance formula. Okay, so if you take 2 points, how will you find the distance between these 2 points? So we'll discuss one by one. All right, and in class 10 you have reflection, then section and midpoint theorem, and equation of line. So whatever we discussed just now, okay, all these are the key concept or the basic concept of coordinate geometry. Now with this idea, in the next video we'll be solving some questions related with this coordinate geometry. So till then, be good, do good, and think good. All right.